Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Sapphire, and I know I talk about proteins often, but this video is very specific on signs your hair need protein, because some people do proteins too often, okay, and they can have a protein overload. So that's something we don't want to do. So here are signs that your hair need proteins, okay? So I'm going to give you 3 signs to know if you know your hair need proteins or not. Okay, so if you're interested in this video, I want you to stay tuned and I will be right with you momentarily. All right, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I am Sapphire. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to be part of this jewel collection, click on that subscribe button, press the bell, and then turn on your notifications for Sapphire's Hair Care. That's me. All right, so now signs your hair need proteins. Now I know I talk about proteins a lot in my videos. They don't have to be specific, but I have been getting a lot of questions on proteins overload. When do our hair need proteins? How often should we put proteins in our hair? Okay, so I'm going to tell you 3 signs to know if your hair need proteins or not. 1, if your hair don't come back. So what I mean by that, if you take a string of your hair when it's clean and then just pull it, you know what I'm saying? And if it pops right away and if it doesn't spring back right away, that's a sign to know to add proteins to your hair. Make sure that it's a mild protein. You don't need nothing medium. You don't need nothing, too full strength. You don't need all of that because we're low porosity and our hair doesn't need proteins as often. I want to get that out there. Our low porosity hair doesn't need proteins as often. Okay. Secondly, breakage. If you find your hair breaking a lot, shedding, breakage, especially breakage, okay? Even if you're deep conditioning your hair or pre-pooing, keeping your scalp moisturized and sealed. You get what I'm saying? But yet you still have breakage. That's a sign right there. You need protein, a mild protein in your hair, okay? Lastly, the hair feels a little mushy. Okay, if you over moisturize your hair, you can have a moisturized overload. You've heard about that. The hair feels a little mushy, gummy like. That's if you feel your hair like that, even when it's dry, okay, it feels kind of mushy. That's a sign, indication that you need a protein treatment. So you need to get a protein treatment however often you do chemical services, whether it's a color, whether it's a relaxer like myself, or perm or jerry curl, even if you're doing a silk press, because they're adding things to your hair, okay? And that way you need a protein treatment because they're putting extra heat onto the hair, okay? And you need a protein treatment after that silk press is gone and your hair convert back. Wash your hair, then do a protein treatment. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so that's how often we should do it, but these are the signs to know if your hair needs proteins or not. Okay, so please pay attention to the hair. It's really important to do so. Okay, I hope and pray that everyone have a happy 4th of July. Once again, happy 4th of July for those of you who celebrate that. Please be respectful of others and be responsible. Have fun with your family and friends. Okay, thank you ever so kindly. God bless you. Mwah. Bye.